but you may go into a higher volume general squat or leg press that's far easier to recover from, technically not that hard, and you might have slightly higher reps. That will build heavier and heavier, and then maybe into specific preparation, you will have built the right to go into, say, a Bulgarian style squat, something more unilateral, adductor orientated. So we can see the difference in those two. That is the same across everything, from speed, change of direction, conditioning, all the way through to our key lifts in the gym. This is where we start to get a little bit sharper with that sword. We're edging a little bit close to what they do. If we are always specific or try to be overly specific all the time, we'll start to plateau out and lose the effectiveness, because we want to make sure we have built a general foundation in a lot of cases. The more specific we get, the more isolated and utilised specific muscles get, and you can often forget or at least not be able to account for a larger, broad spectrum of stabilising muscles, prime movers, energy systems and everything in between. So by starting general, it means that we can build a far larger capacity, and that capacity then be used to build a far deeper edge of that sword when we're actually getting specific with exercises that we need for competition. Now we are focusing on manipulating that volume and intensity to give us the best outcome for games. Simple as that. Like I said, this competition phase, even like a bodybuilder, they will go into their competition phase where, you know, they have very specific dietary requirements, getting themselves ready to actually get on stage. But that's pretty quick. Usually they might have a short window and maybe do, 3 or 4 competitions over maybe a month. If you start to extend a bodybuilder's in season to like 3 months, that's a lot of work to keep a physique like that going for 3 months. It is substantially over the homeostatic size that human was meant to be, and the calorie intake that they've got to take to sustain that type of look is very tough. So even bodybuilders don't look the way they do all year round.